All right, everybody, welcome back. We are diving deep today into crypto.
Crypto.
You got it.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about what a second Trump term
Okay.
could mean for crypto.
Right.
So if you're interested in this kind of thing,
Yeah,
make sure you stick around.
absolutely.
We've got some pretty interesting source material.
Yeah, some exciting stuff.
Indicate some pretty big
Yeah.
changes might be coming.
Huge changes potentially.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
one of the things that really stood out to me
Yeah.
was this idea
Mm-hmm.
that the U.S. wants to become
The crypto capital.
crypto capital of the
That's out.
planet.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It's a bold statement, right? I mean, it really suggests that
Yeah.
they're looking to shift the landscape in a major way.
So are we talking about making things easier for crypto?
Basically. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
right now,
Mhm.
there's so much uncertainty around regulation.
Right.
It's a major headache for
Yeah.
investors.
For sure.
So if they're serious about this crypto capital thing,
Yeah.
we should expect to see some big changes in that area.
Okay, so less red tape,
Exactly.
more clarity.
Yeah, more transparency,
Yeah.
make it easier for people to invest and innovate.
Okay, and this is all supposed to happen.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Our sources are pointing to
Yeah.
the first 100 days
Really?
of a second term,
Wow, okay.
which is, a very tight time frame.
It is.
But it's not
Yeah.
entirely unusual.
Okay.
The first 100 days of any presidency is crucial.
Sure.
It sets the tone,
Yeah.
shows everyone what their priorities are.
Okay, I got you. So
Okay.
big changes, fast.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, well, let's break down some of these potential
Yeah.
changes because our sources mentioned specifically clearer guidelines on how cryptocurrencies are classified as securities.
Yes, that's a huge one.
Okay.
I mean, right now it's a guessing game.
Yeah.
Is this token a security? Is that one a commodity?
Uh-huh.
Nobody really knows for sure.
Ugh.
And that creates a lot of uncertainty
Right.
for investors.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So clearer guidelines would be a game changer.
Okay, so then what does that actually look like?
Well, think of it this way.
Okay.
Right now, trying to figure out if your favorite DeFi token is treated like a stock or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like walking through a maze blindfolded.
Wow, right.
It impacts how you trade, how
Yeah.
you report it,
Yeah.
your taxes, everything.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
It can be a real headache.
Okay,
So having clear rules
Right.
would make things so much simpler.
makes sense.
More stability, more confidence for investors.
Okay, so that's one piece of the puzzle, but
Yeah.
what about the actual
Yeah.
managing of crypto?
Oh, you mean the accounting side of things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've heard
It's a mess.
it is.
Right now, there's no standardized way
Oh, ready.
to value crypto holdings on balance sheets,
Oh, wow.
which causes all sorts of problems for businesses and for auditing.
Yeah.
Makes it hard for traditional financial institutions to
Okay.
really get involved.
Okay.
So if they streamline that process
Okay.
with new accounting rules,
Yeah.
that could be huge.
So that's like opening the floodgates
potential
for all this
Yeah.
institutional money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So easier to invest,
Yeah.
easier to manage,
Yeah.
less risk.
Less risk, more investment.
Wow. This is
That's a big deal.
big.
Yeah.
But it makes me wonder, though,
What's that?
like, what about the rest of the world? Because if the U.S. is making these big changes,
Right.
could that create conflict?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the global crypto landscape is already
Yeah.
incredibly complex. So any major shift in the U.S.
Right.
is bound to have ripple effects.
For sure,
But-
internationally.
Okay, so then what do you think that looks like?
It's hard to say for certain,
Yeah.
but we could see some countries,
Yeah.
aligning with the U.S. regulations,
Yeah.
trying to attract
Right.
those same investors and businesses,
Yeah.
while others might double down on their own approaches.
So this could create like
Right.
a regulatory race to the bottom.
It's a possibility, yeah.
Okay, so lots of potential benefits.
Lots of potential pitfalls, too.
Yeah, but lots of things we
Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
watch out for.
Exactly.
So for people listening who are
Yeah.
already involved in crypto or
Hmm.
thinking about getting started,
Okay.
what should they be paying attention to?
Well, I think the most important thing is to look at the details
A detail.
of any proposed regulations.
Yeah.
How are they defining security tokens?
What specific changes are they making to accounting standards?
So it's not just about whether the U.S. becomes
Right.
crypto-friendly,
Exactly.
but how they go about it.
Yeah, the devil's in the detail.
The devil's in the details of
For
it.
sure.
So this could be a
this could be a turning point.
major turning point.
For crypto globally.
Globally.
Yeah.
What are your final thoughts on this?
Well, I think the next few months are going to be critical.
Okay.
We're talking about a technology with the potential to revolutionize finance and beyond. So the question is, will the U.S. step up and lead the way responsibly?
Okay.
Or will this race to become the crypto capital create more problems than it solves?
That's a great question. And I think one that all of us who are interested in this space
absolutely
can be thinking about.
For sure.
So thanks for joining us today for this deep dive into
thanks for having me.
Crypto in the age of Trump. And
it's been a pleasure. Absolutely.
We will see you next time.
See you next time.
For another deep dive into the future of this fascinating technology.
Sounds good.
All right. Take care.
See you, man.